Welcome to Averno City. It may look peaceful from here, but trust me, it's rotten to the bone. That's where we come in. Averno's finest. We swore an oath to protect this city, to look out for the citizens walking those streets below. There's bad guys, and there's good guys. And then there's us, all balancing on a knife edge, fighting each other just to survive. But it's a fight we're losing, and everybody knows it. We're understaffed, underpaid, and overworked. Worse than that, we got targets on our backs, and every low-life punk and thug thinks they can take aim. Heck, a few of us might even deserve those targets. Not all of Averno's finest are that fine. We got our fair share of rot, too. What good is an oath of honor if you got no honor to betray? But me, I believe in the badge. That chunk of metal means something. And hey, some days the good guys come out on top. But most days not so much. All the while, the fight rages on. The lucky ones get a flag and a plaque. The unlucky ones get a flag and a 21-gun salute. Why do we do it? Truth is, for some of us, it's all we know. But for others, it's in our blood.
And they remain at large. Chandler, Sayers, you're covering downtown. Keep 'em peeled. These guys are no joke.
You got it, boss.
All right, I know you're dying to get out there.
Can't wait.
But before you all charge into the blue, I want to introduce you to our newest tender lamb fresh out of the academy.
Bah! Where's Bo Peep when you need her?
Yeah, I could tell you where she was last night.
This officer graduated from the academy at the top of his class.
Yeah, that and 50 cents will get you a cup of coffee.
And Nick Cordell Jr.
What? No way.
will obviously have some big shoes to fill.
Jesus, what the...
Seriously?
They assigned him here?
Kowalski, if I may, I don't have to tell anyone in here about the late Chief Cordell, his stellar record, the respect you had for him, his untimely death. I especially don't have to tell Recruit Officer Cordell, who's lived with it every day of the last 5 years. But there is one thing I do want to remind you of. Every single one of you took an oath to protect this city, its residents, and your fellow brothers in blue. That's what matters. I don't care what your last name is, who your daddy was, or who you hang out with on your day off. Our worth comes from what we do, not who we know. I want you to welcome Officer Cordell, but I'm not asking you to take it easy on him.
On it.
Or hard on him. He's a cop, just like you, just like me. We're the ones out there making the hard choices, and those choices are what make us who we are. And Cordell, you're gonna have to learn the streets and the precinct the same way these mooks did. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Crystal, sir. Absolutely, sir.
Thank you, officers. Watch Commander.
Appreciated, Chief. Sergeant Kelly,
Yeah, boss?
the rook's with you.
I pulled the last one
What do you think I'm giving you?
because I did so.
You did something.
Want to go catch some bad guys? Welcome to the ACPD, kid. Time for our first mission, sustenance. But, don't worry about the fellas. They like to act tough, but that's just 'cause they don't have my natural good looks and winning personality. I bet you'll learn all kinds of fancy driving at the academy, but for now, let's just take it slow and steady. Don't want to scratch the paint job on your first day. Swing by the hot dog stand in Chinatown. There's a parking bay there. Hey, you can stroll around in your own time.
ACPD, stop your vehicle, park your vehicle, and step out. Just give it up, also.
Good job, rookie. Time for some chow. Ah, tube steak. Breakfast of champions. How'd you take yours, kid?
Everything but the dog.
You a vegetarian or something? What's the damage, Fareed?
Leo, my friend, for you, no.
Fareed, you old softy. You earn that tip every time, don't you? Ah, breathe it in, kid. Best part of the day. Besides, you can't patrol on an empty stomach. You know, your old man liked his dogs too. Ah, of course you do. We came up through the academy together.
Central to all units, bank robbery in progress. Mercer ACB Bank on Mercer Street, shots fired.
Ah, Christ on a crutch. Another beautiful moment ruined. Oh well, that's what they're paying us for, right? Central, this is Unit 84, responding code 3.
10-484, be advised, suspects are heavily armed, approach with caution.
Okay, kid. You wanted the real deal? This is it.
All right, that's enough.
Now remember, they get one warning. If they don't throw them down, we take them down. Get ready. Police! Freeze! Drop your weapons! Hold on. Doesn't look like they're gonna give us a choice. Light them up! Suspect down.
Assistance is available.
He's shooting! Suspect is down.
This is Bree Bookman in the ACTV Eye in the Sky, the #1 news chopper in Averno City. We're downtown where police are engaged in a fierce shootout following yet another bank robbery. It's not clear yet whether this is the notorious August gang or... hold on. There's movement at the back of the building. More criminals coming out. They're boarding a vehicle. It's a dark van and it's... oh my goodness! Keep it tuned to ACTV, folks. Looks like we're in for a police pursuit. We have units on standby if required.
Dispatch, we need backup here.
Acknowledged.
Take the shot, kid. Take her down! Break!
Suspect vehicle was last seen in Litchfield.
Call for backup! We need some backup!
Dispatch to 84, message received.
She's shooting! Central, suspect is neutralized.
Suspect vehicle was last seen on Fenwick East.
Check your fire! Backup at your location!
Roger that.
Units in pursuit. Stinger is deployed.
Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick North Bay.
They're trying to get away! Chase him! I see a weapon!
84 Adam, we have backup in your vicinity. What do you need?
Arrest him!
You have the right to remain silent. Control, check this one for priors.
Affirmative, stand by. All clear on that search. No criminal history.
'84 to Central. We got a 10-15. Pursuit has been terminated.
Copy that, 84. All units stand down. I repeat, stand down.
Whew! You did good, kid. Not everyone handles a pursuit like that on their first day. Come on, Cordell. There's someone I want you to meet. Mean Gene? What's today's major malfunction?
Oh, the usual. Misfiled evidence.
Cordell.
Eugene?
Hey!
Morning, Cordell. Tidy work yesterday. Keep that up and you'll be leaving Kelly in the dust before he even has time to retire.
Love you too, Kowalski.
I know we dropped you right into the thick of it on your first day, but fundamentals are important too.
What she means to say is that parking tickets are how the city pays the bills.
Come on, Kelly, you know that isn't true.
Check your handbook for the violations to look out for. I guess we better earn our paychecks. Let's go find some parking violations. There are 6 different parking violations to look for. Blocking a hydrant, parking in the opposite direction of traffic, too close to a crossing or on the sidewalk. Oh, and of course, parking in the no parking zone. Oh, and don't forget expired parking meters. Just be sure a vehicle is parked illegally before issuing a ticket. You can't take it back. Ah, here's one. Can you see what parking violation this bozo is committing? Good job. The handbook shows all the violation types. Come on, let's check some parking meters. People are allowed to use parking bays until the meter expires. When you inspect the meter, 0 minutes remaining means it has expired. It's worth checking the meters at bays that are in use. There's a lot of people who don't like to pay their dues these days. Is it expired? Give him a ticket. Hey, you're getting the hang of this ticketing. You'll come across different crimes as you walk your beat. You could be issuing parking tickets 1 minute and chasing an armed thug the next. My advice, be prepared for anything. Will you look at this? Write 'em up. You're a natural. Let's carry on. Got eyes on a vandal. Go handle it, kid. Issue the fine and let's get out of here.
Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Received. Checking now. 84, no infractions on record.
Excellent. That handbook will help you stick to the rules. Graffiti is a type of vandalism, and only warrants a fine. Picasso there surrendered as soon as he saw us, so we didn't need to arrest him. That said, some criminals like to try their luck. They might throw a few punches, or they might take off. Both of those are arrestable offenses. Even if the initial crime only warrants a fine, once a perp commits an arrestable crime, you gotta make the arrest. Vandal at work in my patrol sector?
10-4.
Reel it in! Assaulting a cop? That's a serious offense.
You have the right to remain
You
silent.
used your baton to defend yourself. That's fair enough. But next time, see if you can restrain him instead.
Central, requesting a 1029 on the subject.
Checking database for records. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
Call an escort unit to take our suspect to the precinct. Don't worry, you'll still get all the credit for the arrest. Let's walk back to the station, but keep our eyes peeled. We have a graffiti vandalism down here.
Understood.
Get after him!
You have the right to remain silent. Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Affirmative, stand by. All clear on that search. No criminal history.
Might as well escort this brain box ourselves. Nice work, Rook.
Hey, Rook. Chief wants to see you in his office.
In any case, we're going to need to keep this quiet, even here in the shop. This is not for general consumption.
Got it.
Ah, Cordell. Come in. I want you to meet Detectives Lee and Ferreira, our top investigators working the organized crime beat.
Heard about your baptism by fire at the bank the other day.
Yeah, log 200 more like that and you'll be a real Averno cop.
I don't know, look at him. I think he's got it in his bones. It's good to meet you, Cordell. Your pop was one of my heroes.
That'll be all, gentlemen. So, Cordell, it seems your work at the bank the other day turned up a promising lead. We discovered a print on a dropped weapon. It matched someone who wasn't even at the scene. A Mr. Michael McKenzie, rich guy, lives in a mansion on the north side. Tactical paid him a visit a few minutes ago, but it seems he was tipped off. Soon as they breached, he sped off out the back. We're scrambling an aerial unit to track the vehicle now.
Excuse me, sir. Bird is fueled, ready for wheels up in 2.
Martinez, this is Officer Cordell. He'll be with you on this operation.
A rookie, sir? Is this the right time for...
It's the right time for you to obey orders, Flight Officer.
Yes, sir. See you up top, Cordell. We gotta move.
I authorized you on this mission because I was impressed by your performance at the bank, Cordell. Don't make me regret this decision. Now get up there.
Let's go, Rook. We don't got all day.
Suspect vehicle last spotted on Fenwick intersection 6.
And it's for the police. We got you.
Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick intersection 3. Suspect vehicle was last seen on Portalo Hill. Suspect vehicle last spotted on Fenwick intersection 7.
There he is. Whoa, he is moving.
Hawk 12, maintain position behind target vehicle.
You know how to work a spotlight? Keep it glued to the perp and call in backup as you need it.
Suspect vehicle identified in Chinatown.
Adam, requesting backup.
Copy.
Spike strip is ready.
Calling ground support.
Central, be advised, suspect missed the spikes.
Adam, requesting backup.
10-4.
Confirmed. Spike strip deployed.
Calling ground support to catch these guys.
Suspect vehicle identified in Linden West.
I need some backup.
84 received.
Steady.
Suspect vehicle was last seen in Litchfield.
Spike strip is ready.
Hawk 12 to Central, aerial pursuit has been terminated.
Hawk 12, you are cleared to return to command.
Excellent police work, Cordell.
Kelly, Cordell, a word.
What's shaking, Kowalski?
Why don't you take Cordell out and show him how we handle reckless driving in this?
By promoting the cops that do it most? You take the wheel, kid. You're only gonna learn this kind of thing by doing it yourself. On vehicle patrols, you want to keep an eye out for speeders and erratic drivers. Drive slow, eyes open. If we see someone breaking the law, I'll guide you. If you're struggling to find speeders, the highways are a good bet. You're only meant to use the siren in emergencies. Get behind a vehicle to check their speed. We got a live one, kid. Get behind them and flip the siren to make them pull over. Check their ID, then issue the fine. In that order.
Central, requesting a 1029 on the subject.
Received. Checking now.
Speeding like that deserves a fine.
84, no infractions on record.
Right call. You won't always be able to tell if a car is speeding, which is why we check their speed. We're not at our location yet. Come on, get back in the car. Get behind a vehicle to check their speed. If you're struggling to find speeders, the highways are a good bet. Get behind a vehicle to check their speed. You won't always be able to tell if a car is speeding, which is why we check their speed. Hey, Control, we got a dangerous driver.
Acknowledged.
Okay, go check their ID, but don't issue a fine just yet.
Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Checking database for records.
I smell booze. Ask them to exit the vehicle and then perform a breath test. Now ask them to blow into the breathalyzer. You just got your first DUI, partner. Go ahead and make the arrest.
You have the
Call
right
an
to
escort
remain
unit
silent.
to take our suspect to the precinct. Turn that siren off. We don't need it on right now. Get behind a vehicle to check their speed. Hey, you can stroll around in your own time. be able to tell if a car is speeding, which is why we check their speed. Speeders are out in force today. All you, kid. If you're struggling to find speeders, the highways are a good bet. We are reporting a speeding vehicle at our coordinates.
Dispatch to 84, message received.
Get closer!
Suspect vehicle identified in Bakersfield. Suspect vehicle last spotted on Fenwick intersection 7. Identified on Fenwick East.
'84 Adam, requesting backup.
84 received.
You're too far away. Focus.
Suspect vehicle was last seen in Mercer Heights. 84 Adam, we have backup in your vicinity. What do you need?
Dispatch, we need backup here.
Roger.
Confirmed. Spike strip deployed.
We got a vehicle fire here. Suspect is on foot.
Understood.
Runner!
You have the right to remain silent. Take it easy. Central, requesting a 1029 on the subject.
Affirmative, stand by. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
Okay, they're sober. Yeah, we can add evading officer to that rap sheet. Quit struggling.
Careful!
Get the detainee from the back seat and take him inside. Just relax, will ya?
Kelly, Cordell, Chief one.
Thanks for joining us. Now that we're all here, I want to introduce you to Antonio. He's got inside information about the August gang.
Just out of the goodness of his own heart, huh?
Ground team, on me. We'll hold this position by the door and watch for runners. These goons aren't expecting us, so we should catch them off guard. Breach team, begin your approach. Remember, Costa is your primary target. We want him alive. According to our source, he's in a red jacket. On my mark, 3, 2, 1, mark.
Police, freeze! My squad is outnumbered. I need reinforcements now!
Ground team, get in there!
Got a positive ID on the leader, sir. He's in a red jacket.
That's your guy. Remember, we need him alive.
He's running.
Shots fired! One less bad guy. Take him down! That's one of ours!
Suspect down.
He's shooting! Central, suspect is neutralized. Shots fired!
ACPD, drop it now.
She's shooting! Shots fired!
Suspect KIA.
He's shooting!
Shots fired!
Central, suspect is neutralized.
He's running!
We've got a fatality here.
You have the right to remain silent. Control, check this one for priors.
Received. Checking now. Records indicate prior criminal activity.
You had a good long while to make trouble out here. Now you're gonna be with us for a good while longer.
You got the wrong guy.
Tell it to the judge, numbnuts. You got this, kid?
All right, officers. Organized crime has finished their... Your father would have been proud of what you did today, Cord. I know he inspired you to enlist in the ACPD. And if that motivates you to be a good cop, I'm all for it.
Thank you, sir.
I've been meaning to clear the air about something else as well. You might have heard things, but I want you to get it straight from me. The department did everything we could to track down your father's killer. I headed the investigation myself, but on a case this big, in a town this dirty, no one wants to step forward for fear of catching a bullet of their own. Was it random, intentional, someone's sick in the head. We just don't know. But those are the risks we sign up for every day we put on this uniform. Trying to figure it all out will just drive you crazy. Like I said, your father would have been proud to see you in that uniform. And he would have wanted you to... Speaking of which, I want you to start working with Detectives Ferreira and Lee on your next shift. They're going to have their hands full with the garbage that will show up and try to fill the August Gang's shoes.
I wish I could say otherwise, but it's a royal mess out there today.
Hey, Cordell, Kelly, it's good to see you.
The two main gangs in our sights are the Jawheads, my little bro.
While you're out on the beat, we want you to keep your eye out for gang members committing crimes.
If you're able to...
For now?
The chief says he wants... That's where you come in.
Hey, Cordell. Thanks for bringing this in. Averno's gangs all have a hierarchy. As you gather materials from crime scenes, I'll track the evidence against the gangster's photo. We work our way up the chain. We get the low-level guys, and they lead us to the captain. Eventually, we'll have enough of a foundation to target the gang's boss, arrest them, and shut down the gang for good. That Crimson Serpent evidence you just gave me is now logged in the right spot. Not all of the evidence you gather will be related to the gangs, but anything that connects to an active gangster will end up in here, logged against the appropriate person.
You ready to get going on Crimson Serpent?
Tell me what you know about them.
The Serpents have been a player in Averno's drug and arms trade for a few years. Used to be all Chinese, but these days, the place is a regular melting pot. The leader's name is Charles Wong. He tries to play himself off as an upstanding local business leader. But we all know he's got a broader definition of guy's slippery as hell, but he keeps his hands clean. And his pro.
How's the investigation going?
Slow. Sometimes these days it's our first order of business. You keep an eye out for evidence.
Come on, kid. Let's roll.